Okay, so today we're with Tony Rooth, Councillor Rooth from Guildford Borough Council, and we're talking about the proposed bike scheme for Guildford. So Tony, what do you think about the scheme? Do you think it's a good idea for Guildford?
I think it's a good idea. I'm a cyclist myself. You can see my electric bike behind me. Yes, I think it's a good idea, but every good idea needs good luck and good planning. And I think that's very important, particularly as the university are starting a bike scheme themselves anytime soon. And I think we ought to learn from that as to how bike schemes work generally, and obviously in relation to Guildford, because the university has a scheme that brings students basically to and from campus.
And what's your understanding of the funding plan for the scheme?
Well, I understand that it is about 1.3 million for the first phase, of which £600,000 will be supplied by the Local Enterprise Partnership, and the council will supply the £530,000 left.
And do you think that the expected benefits of the scheme, public health, more sustainable form of transport, and boosting the local economy, do you think they are worth the proposed investment?
Well, at the moment we don't know. Certainly I would think of the benefit of being for people particularly who live and work here, or get off the train and get off the bus and want to go to their workplace. That's going to be, to my mind, the main usage. You're not going to have leisure cyclists like me wanting to use a bike scheme that you pick up at a docking site like this and then take to another docking site and leave it. I think health and obviously well-being is good, but I would have thought it's to give a connection for people who are coming from A to B, often by public transport.
One of the elements presumably required for the project to succeed will be an adequate cycling infrastructure. What do you say about that?
Well, I think that's right, because for any bike scheme to work, and particularly to bring in people who are not familiar cyclists, you need somewhere for them to move safely. And the potholes and the roadways in Guildford are terrible. This is North Street, right in the town centre, and I've cycled up here countless times, and you bob up and down because it's extremely uncomfortable, and it's actually dangerous for cyclists relative to buses or cars that go past you. And also you are a bit of a danger as a cyclist to pedestrians who are passing, because you can fall off your bike because you're so put out of sync, put out of action by the state of the roads.